Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Beastmen campaign with Molokh Slugtongue. Now before I start today's episode, I would just want to remind you that I am recording this episode quite in advance. In fact, I'm recording this episode straight after the last one. By the time you guys watch this, I'll be coming back from my trip to London, hopefully on the final stretch, if all goes well. So yeah, not going to have time to record during the weekend, so want to get it done with now. So, with that, as a reminder of what we got up to last time, we basically marched up north with most of our hordes and managed to plant a herdstone in the settlement of Nome, allowing us then to turn this entire area into Bloodgrounds. We'll be able to work on getting quite a few devastation points for our Ritual of Ruin that we're going to be doing hopefully by the end of this episode. And we also had the same thing happen over here on the Silver Road in the World Edge Mountains. We managed to take both Malagost and Sahatori to build a herdstone in Karazakarak, the capital of the Dwarven Empire. So now we've got the opportunity to go after many of the settlements in the surrounding area here. In fact, if I click on here, you can just see exactly what we can go for. And once we've done with this one, we're going to be sending these guys over to join up with Molokh, Goros, and Gore in order for us to continue our rampage into the Empire. So, got a little way to go before we get near there, but we'll get there eventually. But with that, let's get going with today's episode. Let's grab Zahatori, first of all, and get you to go after Mount Squighorn. This should be a fairly easy fight for him. Yeah, decisive victory. Grombrindle has led the charge once more, but pretty easy pickings, eh? We'll go ahead and do that. We will, of course, loot and raise. Picked up the Helm of Discord. That will be quite useful, I would say. And of course, Sahatori now causes terror. That's cool. Extra bonuses for assault. I'm going to go ahead and see about giving Snenzo here the... the Helm of Discord? So let's go from Black and Plate to this. Just because its ability to reduce enemies' melee defense and attack in an area is just really, really useful. Can we give you anything else better while we're here? Just checking. I'll give you the Dragonbane gem. Out of respect to the fact that we did give you the Black and Plate armor before. We haven't got anything there yet. Let's just go ahead and give you a cultist, I guess. Nothing else we can give you right now. Let me just check with you, Sahatori. Is there anything else we can give you that would be new? I'll give you a Sword of Battle, I guess. Opal Amulets, 20% damage resistance in general. I'll stick with the ward save for now. And I suppose you can keep that. Anything better here? Staff of Darkoff. 20% minus magic resistance reduction for enemy forces, and it gives him Vile Tide. Sure, you can get that as an upgrade instead. And I will give you a Razor Standard and a Banner of Swiftness. Oh, hang on, what was that one? Oh, we don't really need the Magister, that's fine. Okay, there you go. So you can have a chance now to rest up. Alright, Malagost. I want to send both of my forces down to attack Karakdron, just so we can deal with Thorgrim Grudgebearer and his army. We do have Crag the Grim near here, right. Let's get you moving a little bit closer to here, I think. Just so you can support Sahatori in case they try to jump over. And if they don't, we will. So that's you guys done. Goros took a few casualties in the older resolve we did in Null because of Kalfan's leading the defense. So we'll go ahead and make sure you get some extra troops before we send you off again. What do we want to give you though? Got to score... Oh no, this is our one, isn't it? I wanted to see... No, we don't... We've only got 1 point available, so we can't actually give him... That, okay. We could go for some Centaurs. Sure, let's get rid of you for the moment. And if we continue back over, we can then give 2 units of you. Fortunately, we can't go for any Harpies because they count as specials. Unfortunate. Let's go ahead and just give you a couple of these to bolster your numbers a bit more. You'll be back up to full strength before you know it. In fact, no. What we'll do, cancel one of you guys, and we'll go for another unit of Warhounds. Just because I have found them useful, and having the poison ability will be quite good as well. So that's unit done. No, I don't want to activate the ritual yet. Okay, Gore. I'm going to assume that we're going to be safe for the moment, so if I switch back to you can't move. Why can't you move? Oh, I'm presuming someone's stopped you. Yeah, blocked army here. Luther has been busy. Okay, that's fine then. We'll just let you stay where you are, man. Can't put you back into the encampment, damn. Okay, that's fine. We'll just have to leave you there for now. You can defend the place when we send Slugtongue off. I'm still curious to see what's over there. We'll come back to that. In the meantime, oh no, what we do need to do, heroes. If we come back onto Lords and Heroes, and here, I definitely want to give a Brave Shaman to Gore. And then when we eventually get our next upgrade, we can go for maybe a Gore Ball or something like that. So before we send you off, Molokh, let me recruit a hero for him. Unlock the World Eater, who's tough, determined. We've got Cunning, could be useful. Unsated Bloodthirst for Minotaurs. Booze Cravens. Extra 20% weapon strength. Perfect vigor enough for you as well. Congratulations, you're joining up with him. I think all of these guys are going to be up for a drink at this point, hey? No, we still don't want to do the ritual. Right. I'm going to go ahead and drop a unit of these guys, so we can have room then for our shaman. You'll be able to join up with them soon after, that will be fine. And Gore can't move, so you can stay where you are. Horde upgrades, we'll leave that for the moment. Slugtongue, I would like to send you over to Flensburg, but no, let's take you towards Dartenbach. Might as well start getting those devastation points in early. So there we go, decisive victory, nice and quick. 15,000, we'll grab that for certain. Picked up the Wand of Jets. Right. For this, I might as well just let you continue. No, we'll let you rest up. Let's get to our father. Still need to name you guys still. Hang on. The Tristed. Cool. How professional is this? I'm doing it right on screen for your guys. But I still need to go ahead and name all these. In the future, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just basically have it so I will always rename all the units. I'll let you guys have priority, of course. But I do feel it's better to have actual names rather than just Pestigore Herd. But I need to do it definitely for future campaigns. Anyway, that's now everybody moved. We could actually upgrade some other stuff. Let's give you Kaznor, Immortality. I think that's well deserved at this point. Okay, Sahatoi. Let's see what we got over here. Give you Darkland Spirit. Allows you to summon Cygor into battle. But I will go for instead cheaper Occam's Mind Razor for the moment. Then Senziel can get... Can't give you that yet. But we'll just continue giving you thick skins. We'll make you that good combat character. Essen can be upgraded to a level 2. I'll go ahead and do that. In fact, with the amount of favour we've now got, remind me, if I do it on this end turn phase, to actually go and start upgrading the other buildings we've got in our current Herdstone locations. So, Molokh... I suppose we could always go for Children of Chaos. Corruption, Horde capacity, Foul premonitions. Sure, let's... No. I'll tell you what we will do. Let's go for more bonuses here. Freakish mutations, that was what we were doing. Galak now has got everything. So I'm just going to get you to spread fear. There's really not much else I can give you at this point. Right. Settlements. So let's go to none, first of all. And upgrade both of these. And let's have a look. We can't do it here because of the game acting up. We can go ahead and do it for here and here. Right, that's not doable, that's not doable. Okay, that's not all done. Let's hit enter. There comes Gelt now towards Kislev. Jesus Christ, there's so many Demigryph Knights. Again, if he didn't have the Demigryph Knights, I think we could have done with a chance here, even with Gelt himself. Gelt is quite a powerful magic user in the game. But having these 3 units of Demigryph Knights, as well as a Luminarch, I mean, the Luminarch, in all honesty, is not that big a deal. I suppose we could easily gone after with Harpies or something. But going up against the Demigryphs and everything else, it's just too much. Just gonna do that. If we lose Kislev, I really don't care. As we've seen already, we don't actually lose anything for having our ritual locations, once they've been completed, destroyed. All that happens is that the enemy can actually start recolonizing the area, instead of not being able to do so because of the Bloodgrounds. But apart from that, it's really not much use to worry about, so I'm not going to. Oh crap, I forgot all about this. So during the previous turn phase, Dryker has appeared out of the blue. Now bear in mind the Wargrove of Woe has been destroyed as a faction, so she has now joined Athelloren, and she has now led this army to attack Fildorf. Now again, just no way I think I can survive a fight in this, but I'm quite happy to lose the location, just because there's no penalties, like I've said before. If she tries to come after us then with our other armies up near Knoll, then, well, she's just going to get wiped out, isn't she? But do you feel that's a negative thing about this campaign, is that once you've done the rituals, there is no penalty. You can just go around and let people recolonize it. In some ways, it actually works out better, because if I did a lap of the Empire, I can allow people to take the, former Bloodgrounds, keep the points, and then a few turns later, once we've made our way back around, we're in a position to go after them once again and get those ritual points. So sometimes it just makes me feel like, why worry about it, you know? Oh, excellent. The Dark Moon appears. What do we want for our bonuses this time? Constant casualty replenishment? Bestial Rage? Extra campaign movement? Or weapon strength from melee attack? At the moment, I'm actually going to go for this, for the 30% bonus to our movement. And if we pop through all of this, cool, okay, done. Reason being is that I want to make sure we can head back to Kazakarak over in the World Edge Mountains, for reasons that you may have noticed during the previous turn. But let's see if we can deal with Dryker here. Just so we'd like to try and kill her off if we can. So we'll bring the entire army down with Slugtongue leading the way. It's a decisive victory. I'll take that. Okay, out of these options, let's just take the captives, sacrifice them, get some extra money. Everbleed. Okay, gives us a passive ability for poison. Okay, it's not that impressive, but I suppose it's an extra item. But that's you and done, so you can... I suppose we could actually come back and recolonize, couldn't we? What I will do, while it looks pretty safe in the area, I'm going to send Fodant out to search the ruins at Fildorf. Bear in mind that we've still got that final one we need to do to complete the challenge. So, luckily we've got a nice easy one to do. Although, where's the... Ah, there's a question mark. Right. Let's have a look. Okay, so it's got to be this one here. There we go, Trickster Shard. That's actually not too bad. Okay, so you can join back up with him eventually, and then we'll... Oh, we haven't got enough movement. That's unfortunate. No matter, we'll just march you over towards here. And yeah, we can actually continue to raid. Bear in mind that raiding is something we still need to do as much as we can. No, don't want to do that. Right. Let's get you your leader. In fact, no, what we'll do... Can I... Thank you. I want to send him over to Flensburg, because I want to see if there is anyone actually in here. I believe there is, because when we go on the Bloodgrounds, this counts as an area we can attack. Ah, here we are, War Clan Rictus. Now, this is quite a weak Skaven clan, who's actually got settlements up here near the north as well. Where is it? Oh no, that's Warlord Clan Gritus. Oh, right, it's a different clan. Never mind then. I think we can safely go in and kill them off. I'll tell you what, let's send Goros off. Oh, you're kidding me. He can't reach it? He can't reach it. Bugger. Oh well, I'll tell you what, we will move you into here, and then you can start raiding, get a bit more income coming in for me, and then we can easily attack them in the following turn. Not that fussed then about losing it otherwise. And then you, Gore, can stay here near Null. Make sure you're hidden, and we will continue to upgrade you even more. So with this now done, we're going to have quite a decent garrison here. We've got Razor Gore herds, Minotaurs, we've got Giants coming in now with the next upgrades. It's all going to work out quite nicely. Anyway, you guys are now done. So let's now head over to the mountains, where yes, we can actually reach Thorgrim. So, let's make sure we do this right. Who do I want to do? You know what? Let's let Malagast have some fun here. I mean, after all, Zahatori was the one that led the attack against Kazakh, so I think Malagast should be able to go after Thorgrim. Let's go kill him off and get some more Dread and Devastation points. Decisive victory, as expected. Goodbye. I know I could be fighting these, but when it is a decisive victory, I don't see the need to. It's just fighting a battle in for the sake of fighting a battle, which you guys know I'm not a big fan of. But we'll kill the captors this time. Defeated Thorgrim. Challenges the dark extra fast research rates. I believe we already got that bonus with somebody, so I'll take that quite happily. And these are now level 3 as well. So yeah, we've now got Gores, we've got Ungors, we've got Minotaurs, Giants, a Cygord for the defenders. Right. But annoyingly, again, we cannot upgrade this any higher. Well, we won't be able to now, obviously, but eventually I would like to. Let's have a look here. Is there anything of use? I mean, annoyingly we have to try and upgrade each of the individual Minotaurs. That's annoying. We could always try and do one of the Jabber Slice and that, or do we try and go for a more permanent upgrade? I don't know if we're going to be rushing to buy any more armies. We can eventually, like with this one here. We need to get Ruination level 7, but then we can always increase the amount of army capacity by 1 by spending 1,500. Those could be useful, or not too concerned. That one would be the one I ideally want to go for, but I do want to get a hero. I haven't forgotten that. Let's go ahead and upgrade to get our hands on a Gorewall to join up with Goros's army. Alright. We'll leave you guys here for the moment. Give you a chance to rest up, and then we'll jump over Nentu's Karakdron and take it in the next turn. We may jump close enough so we can actually get them fighting us in the beast paths. I'm not too sure yet. Okay, in the meantime then, let's quickly do these. So Slugtongue can continue to get freakish mutations. Also bolster the army a bit. For Dance, let's give you Spread Corruption. The thing is, I don't need to go for any of these. You know what? I will give you a Chariot this time. I think you've earned it at this point. And if it means we can't use you to go over the walls, then so be it. Galak, let's just go for Spread Fear, because I can't give you anything else. Malagast, what to give you? Immortality would definitely be one. I think he's deserved it by this point. Jindari can get it too. We're level 22, I must have obviously missed it for quite a few turns. Theodorf, I'm going to give you Arcane Conduit for now, and then we'll give you the Transformation of Kandor. So we can start summoning whatchamacallits. For you, Devolve, we'll go for 2 points in it. Just because it is a decent spell for affecting enemies, and it's quite cheap. And then if we head towards Vile Tide eventually as well, maybe Brace Scream. That's a really cheap spell as well. Ooh. I have to remember that. Okay, Horde Buildings. Let's increase... Oops. Let's increase yours. And is there anything else we kind of want to give you? Pile of Flesh, not particularly. Amount of Blades. Shaman's Pit, not too concerned about. I will go for the Fire Pit for the Minotaurs, just because he does have that bonus already. And in fact, if we leave you a turn, we can actually let you recruit your own Gore Ball, rather than try and get somebody else to do it. So I don't believe we got anyone who can give us a particular bonus for it. Let's go ahead though and give you these. Toxic Grounds for the Jabber's Life. No, not at the moment. Alright, how much is this going to cost me? Sure, I will spare the money for that, but bear in mind that we have to worry about our income. So the Bray Herd calls. A rival beast lord has called a Bray Herd to war and demands that you join his ranks. Personally, I think we've achieved a lot more than you have, mate, so I don't particularly feel the need to. If we did answer the call, we lose horde growth, which isn't any big deal for us at the moment, but it will give us extra leadership. You know what? Sure, I will answer it, I think. Just because it's easier for us, better for us, I should say. Right, what do you guys have? No idea. Right, let's use the Beast Pass. I'm going to jump over here. Instead, I don't know what they have. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, God's sake. There, clicked. Right. Let's jump over then and come here. And then we can send these guys towards Characteron in the following turn. Alright, for Dance, we'll get you to come back and join up with Molokh in a second. I just want to burn down Wissenberg. Might as well do it while we're here. There we go. Alright, 13,500. I'll quite happily take that. Perfect. Let's get that done, and then you can head back and join up. Alright, in the meanwhile, over here, let's get you guys now to launch the attack against the Skaven of Flensburg. Apparently they're fairly strong. I would not have thought that. Wait. Warlord Clan Victus is Tretch Craventail's faction. What the hell are they doing all the way over here? Bearing in mind, these guys normally are all the way up in this part of the world. So unless they've maybe confederated with one of the other Skaven clans or something, it's just surprising that they are here. I mean, can I not see something? One sec. Avalon, Azir, Children of the Horned Rat, Victus.
Call me.
Right, yeah. They're apparently a reasonably strong faction. They have 8 settlements. I don't know where most of them are though, but I presume they're not going to be around here. You know what? Who cares? We're not here to make friends, we're here to burn stuff down in the name of the Chaos Gods. So sure, let's go in and attack them. I'm gonna not do it right away because I want my shaman to join the army. There we go, that way then he gets some experience for joining in the fight too. And goodbye, Helkeek the Plague Ridden. Well, that was your mistake there, trying to become the Plague Ridden against Slugtongue's forces. There we go, potion of strength for you, thank you kindly. Right, now I want to make sure we give you... I'm going to get rid of you. But we're going to recruit a Gorbor now for his army. Do I want to go for this? We don't really need to right now. I will go ahead and get that, so we can get the Jabber's Life. But if we go to our heroes, recruit Green Ball, physical resistance 10%, enemy leadership problem. Yeah, let's go for Renzuzu the Feastbringer. I think he'll be a fine addition to our force there. In the meantime then, Slugtongue is in the middle of recruiting, that's fine, we'll be able to level you up shortly. And I'll let you stay here as well, Fadon. Unless... I mean, we could always... Where else can we go attack with you? Dartenbach is done, Wissenberg's done, Flensburg's done. Kempenbad I said I'm going to leave. So, yeah, that's what... I'll wait a turn until Molokh can get back to cover Non, and then we'll go after Grunberg. In the meantime then, Slugtongue, let's give you... Ready to finish this one off now? Let's go for... Beastlord Spite, maybe? Bonuses, Chaos Spawn, Jabber's Life, Mage Hunters. Now let's work on foul premonitions, just to give us a little bit of extra bonuses for ambushes and the like. So you can have that. Gorse now has finished off all of those, so we're going to work on... I don't know what's better, for us to work on his combat skills, or to work towards Lightning Strike. I mean, he's already got 3 points, so all we need to do is just go for 1 more. Yeah, let's go for Dark Apothecary, then Unholy Resilience, and then Lightning Strike. And then we can work on his combat skills after that. Yeah, I think that will work out nice enough. Right, let's continue our points. So, Gorehorn. I'll give you Bestial Surge. That'll give us a nice little bonus to our forces. And I will go for Vile Tide, because eventually we can reduce it down quite a bit. 8 points? Oh no, I'll tell you what, we'll go for that. Bestial Surge and Brave Scream, just because we've seen Vile Tide a lot, but I've not used Brave Scream yet. So apart from a few agent actions, nothing really happened during the end turn phase. Oh, we picked up Unlucky. That's unfortunate, but it's okay. One of those things. Right, Rampage is now done. Okay. So an interesting occurrence, though, was that Belagar has force marched into the area, and because he's force marched, he can't retreat. So, I'm going to go ahead and kill him off. What I think I'll do, though, is I'll let Gore, I think, have the honour of this one. Unless we can bring you in. No. That's okay, though. Let's get you instead to use the Beast Pass to jump over towards here. And then we'll have you and Gore. Oh, hello. I didn't realise Calfans and Espith on Draken have made their way down here. Espith is still badly damaged from fighting our numerous armies before. But Calfans has got his smaller army now to deal with. Okay. Right, let's go ahead and kill off Belagar first. There we go, decisive victory, goodbye. Alright, so let's go ahead then and get that replenishment. Picked up an Opal Amulet. And you gain some bonuses, including Unbreakable. Unbreakable is not always the most useful of skills, simply because it stops you from running away, and sometimes it's good to run away. But other times, well, it could come in handy. So, I suppose it's useful. I'm going to move Gore over here temporarily, just because I want to be in position in case we have to deal with Calfans anytime soon. And then we can bring Molokh up and then afterwards. So, in fact, we'll bring you up now, Molokh. If you can come here. If we can spare the movement, we can. Fantastic, you now set up there. Okay, over here now. Unfortunately, hang on.
I have no time for this.
They do have a few units here. They've got their Longbeards, they've got some Dwarven Warriors, Miners, Cannons, and Grudgebringers. Interesting. Can we see what they've got? They can recruit Longbeards from the mustering hall. Got that. They got the bonuses for the Lumberyard, but they haven't actually got the ability to recruit them. Giant Slayers as well. Okay. What I think I'll do then. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a Beastman by its toe. When it wiggles, let it go. So eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, Malagost can have the honor of the attack. So we're going to get these guys out of the Beast Paths. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to see about fighting them outside the settlement. So we'll do something like this. There, just... Oh, right. It did... Oh, it's because we've got them in an ambush. Actually, I don't want to do an ambush. So we're going to decline it. And instead, could you just attack them normally? Really? Come on. Attack him normally. Fine, then. We'll attack the settlements. Fine. We'll lose a unit. I know we could fight it, but it's really, again, I need to fight it for the sake of fighting it. I don't feel like it. There, we'll do that. Okay, take the 12,500, and another settlement has been burned down. Staff, another Stark at Darkoff. Did we not already get one of those? I'm sure Sahatori's picked it up. Crag the Grim. Wow, I have no idea who Craig the Grim is. I didn't realize he was a legendary lord. But 5% physical resistance and magic resistance for Malagos's army. That is really useful. Alright, so let me check. Yeah, Staff of Darkoff, right here. Obviously, Darkoff had more than one staff. Probably had a backup just in case, you know? Alright, you can rest up. We'll get... You know what, I'm just going to go for another unicorn goals at this point. I also think about in the future whether or not I want that Unicaps model for something else to be used instead. Right, let's get you to head over towards Gor's Warhoof. Obviously I should have put him in the army first, but never mind. Alright, let's go for a message of the Bray. What do we have left here? Win an army with at least 4 heroes in your army, so we need to do that at some point. Condor Unleashed gives us extra uses for the transformation. Okay, we need to do that another 3 times. That should be easy enough to do though. Let's see, for Dant, let's give you... I'll start working on specialists at this point because there is nothing else to give you. Galak, I'm still going to do the same, we'll give you Spread Fear. Okay, Malagost himself. Let's finish off thick-skinned, I guess. Kaznor can get... Has he done all of his magic now? He has, right. I'm going to start giving him scouting, just to increase the chances of magical items. At this point, it could be useful. Okay, so Hattori, I'm going to give you... Speaker of the Darkling Council. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Cheaper spells, and making enemies cost more for their own spells. Plus, he's of the shadows. Being a Speaker of the Darkling Council seems like it will work out. It is a good fit, you know? Let's see, Gore, what can I give you? Hatred of Man to boost up your melee attack could be quite nice. Bloodlust for the extra armor piercing. You know what? Let's go for that. Armor piercing damage is nothing to sneer at. Especially when he's got units like a Goreborn in his army. Did we finish all of those? We did. In that case, let's go for melee defense, just to increase that some more. You can have... I suppose we do need to start working on Devastation Charge. No, let's finish off with Plenus Troops. Get that a bit higher up. Okay, so annoyingly, Marius Leitolf has took an army to attack Essen. The garrison's fully replenished again, as you can see, but on the other hand, it's still going to be one hell of a fight. I mean, we've got to face the Black Lions, War Wagons of Hellblasters, Demigryph Knights, Knights of Moor, Hellstorm rocket batteries. I still don't think we can win this, and so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Can't believe it's a decisive defeat though. I think I could have done a better job myself. But never mind. Okay then guys, doing the end-to-end phase then, I actually just looked at my stopwatch and realised that we're about the 30-minute mark, so I think we can bring today's episode to an end. We'll go for all these pop-ups, see if anything of note. That's unfortunate, but we'll manage. But there we go. I feel we had a good episode today. I know it wasn't as exciting as it could be because we didn't fight any battles. Hopefully we'll sort that out in the next episode, but at this point, you guys know me. You know my view on basically trying to do battles for the sake of it, and I know I already mentioned it, so I'm not going to bother anymore. But I do think we managed to get some good progress in. We've managed to do quite a few points of devastation over here in Kavzakarak. So likewise over here in Non, we were able to get quite a few points. We've got 36. At the moment, 36 plus, what was it again? 36 and 34. So 70 points. What do we need at the moment to get to our next level? 248. Okay, if we can get a couple more points. So here in Kazakarak, now that we've done all of... Well, in fact, I think we've basically removed the dwarves from the World Edge Mountains. They might have a presence down... No, they don't even have a presence down here. I mean, Clan Donokan... Oh no, they do have Karak Peaks. I just can't see it in the Fog of War. But yeah, the Eastern Badlands are still under control of them, obviously. Oh no, it's just sort of Carragate Peaks there. There it is. We can see it, we can't see it because we have the potential for the thing. But the actual World Edge Mountains on this side are basically gone for the dwarves. There's nothing but ruins left after we've went through and burnt it all to the ground. So I think that's a good, conclusion to this part. What we'll do next is Barak Dawa's Bag. Could potentially go for that, but there's only 4 of them there. Likewise here with Frankie Hills. I think we'll go for the Forest of Gloom, just because it'd be cool to try and take the fight to with some Wood Elves. It looks like it'll be a pretty easy fight though. They do have Treekin, Tree Men and that, and there is an army inside. If the game lets me click on it, there we go. But yeah, I think we'll go after the Forest Gloom. Then we can easily set up nearby performing the ritual and start making our way over, like I said, towards the other armies. Unite them all ready for us to continue against the Empire. Although I suppose we do have the opportunity to burn some more stuff down. Karak Dromar, for example, is available. Migdal Vonkenbarak. Oh, the dwarves are coming back through here. They've taken Fildorf and Fort Sol. Oh wow, I didn't realise that. Oh well, doesn't matter, I guess. Anyway, we're ending things here today. So, thank you for watching today's episode, guys. I hope you did enjoy it, and you do join me next time for some more Warhammer. But until then, everybody, take care, and goodbye for now.